Hello, 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 hello. How is everyone today? Just testing sound system stuff, making sure everything's set up. Alright, it seems like everything's working, which means it is time for us to begin the main course. Ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, and everyone else, welcome to tonight's show. I'm so happy I finally got this channel art. So got a new avatar. Big shout out to Rule for if you don't know who Rule is, well, he's the guy who did a lot of the servant things with me, and so I'm just really, really, really happy to have this, and it's just this is my 1 year anniversary of streaming, of making videos and live streaming, and so tonight have something special in for you. Going to stream this. You guys get to watch, have fun, make fun of me or not, agree with what I like, or agree or not with what I like. And so, yep, got this. Ta-da! But yeah, so I guess we'll just leap right into it. So, I found this tier list. It has every female character in it, including and multiple different versions of some of them. As you can see, you have like 5 different Kyonsikas. So, yeah, got a lot of that. So I figure we'll just be going through them, some at random, some more intentional, and we'll just see where we go from there. Explain which ones I like. We can laugh about our tastes or not laugh about them and just have fun. That's tonight's goal, is have fun. So, starting right off the bat, Abby. Are these like supposed to be 2 different Abbies? You have the Lovecraftian and one not one. Even the New Pretender. Yes, as you can see, we even have Hephaestion right here. But as for Abby herself, Abby Goes and Daughter, I'm not putting both of them up there because I don't really see too much of a difference between the forms. Well, one's slightly more Lovecraftian and homicidal and the other isn't, but whatever. And then we've got, and so we'll just work our way around. Saber Alter. Saber Alter's cool, like, come on. Saber Alter, she's an OG. She's awesome. What more can you say? So, a B for her. I want to love Lancer Alter so much. I want to love her so much. She has such a cool design concept. But she's just they don't use her good at all. They just don't. And it makes me so angry that they just don't make any use of her whatsoever. And all you get from her is cow jokes, which aren't fun. And so she unfortunately has to go in D. She has to go in D. That's all there is to it. But back to characters that back to other neat characters. Anastasia. I'm not really sure what my thoughts on Anastasia. She's okay. I don't really have an opinion on her one way or another. So, yeah. If I put Medusa any lower than S, you're gonna have to bounce. Okay, we'll get to that when we get to that. The Anne and Mary. I do like both of them to some degree. I'm not a big fan of Anne in terms of like body, but so she's just gonna go and see. I do like Mary though. So we're gonna put the swimsuit version of them, which Mary's in which Mary is the one that's the head. No, wait. Which one is the one? I forget. Is the Rider 2 the ones where you have, are the Rider... I forget which one is which. Oh, well, I'm not going to worry about it. Anyway, so we'll just have them there, then there. Swimsuit Artoria. Swimsuit Saber's okay. Is this the only Castoria we have? Or do we have another Castoria? Because there is enough of a difference for me to want to check that. No, it looks like that's the only Castoria. Okay, in that case. Castoria's cute. Easy A. Easy A. She's cute. Saber goes with her swimsuit version. The Lion King. Oh, not the Lion King, actually. This is just... She's a slightly more lovey-dovey Saber. I can't say I'm that much more of a fan. And then we get to her. I'm going to be honest, right here and right front. I am not a fan of the whole Mesugaki archetype. Add in that she's just this teeny, tiny... Basically, she's a lolly. And I'm not a fan of it, especially when they give her the personality traits that make her seem more like she's just sexualized. I'm not a fan of her. I'm just not. She goes in trash. But back to more normal things. Atalanta Alter is cool. Atalanta Alter gets a B. Regular Atalanta gets a C. Not a big fan. Altera, up to the top. And actually, we need a tier in between EX and X. So we're just gonna put that down there. We're just gonna edit this to make this S tier, because we need some sort of differentiation here. And we'll just make that pink. Okay, there we go. Daughter tier equals lolly tier that aren't straight trash. And daughter tier are also for characters that are actual daughters. Because you'll see what I mean in later. BB. I like BB as a character. I like BB as a character a lot. But as a waifu, I think I'd die. I think she'd probably kill me. So I have to pass. So BB gets a C. BB gets a C. Or BB gets a B because I really like her, but as a waifu, I can't put her too high up because she'd probably destroy me. BB Summer. Actually, no. I know what I'm doing. New tier. A brand new tier. There we go. The I don't want to die tier. For those servants who I may or may not like, but I don't want to die. As simple as that. BB Nyarthalet also goes there. And same with Penthalencia, because Penth she kills you. She just outright kills you. If you call her beautiful or anything like that. So I'm sure you can see why she's in that tier. And next, Boudica. Poor Boudica. What did they do to you? You were this awesome Celtic queen that did all this awesome stuff, and they just destroy your character, and they... Oh, she's just... It's so... Her interlude is a goblin joke. It's a goblin slayer joke. Her entire interlude is a goblin slayer joke. I'm not going to say what it actually is, but you know what I mean if you've heard of Goblin Slayer. And that's just... I like her, but they just... I can't. She's like Lartoria. They ruin so much potential. She has so much good potential, and they ruin it. And I can't. And then we have... Why did I switch off of angry? I'm just... Okay, so Bride Nero isn't trash, but I'm still not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of the design. I'm not a big fan of Nero either. And so, she's honestly probably one of my least favorite things, so I'm just throwing her straight into F. I know you might hate me for that, but it's what it is. Brynhilder? I think enough is said there. I think there's enough there. I think there's enough said there. Or actually, you know what? No. Bride Nero does need to go in the trash. Bride Nero goes in the trash. I'm just not a fan of it. The entire character is just Bride, but it's Nero. It's just, I can't. Carmilla as a wife. Shenarod. I'm not a fan. Shenarod. I'm just not a fan of her. I'm just not. Her I don't want to die stick gets annoying after a while. So, that's really all there is to it. Cha-Cha! Cha-Cha gets daughter tier. Cha-Cha is daughter. Cleopatra. Cleopatra gets a C. No, Cleopatra gets a B, sorry. I like some of the stuff that she is going for her. But she's not top tier. She's got stuff going for her, but she's not top tier. Not by any stretch of the means. Da Vinci. Da Vinci is friend, not waifu. I would not waifu Da Vinci. I would friend Da Vinci. I would not waifu Da Vinci. This is a boy. This version of Oda is a boy. This is boy Nobu right here. So I'm just not gonna rank him. I'm just gonna move on. Avenger grown-up Nobu. I'm not gonna make a friend tier because that's just there's a bit too much effort for that. But as a wife, so I'm just making so as a waifu, I'm just putting her there. Avenger Nobu. Avenger Nobu gets a C. I like some of what she has, not everything, but I like some of it. Overall, though, Francis Drake. Francis Drake. What do I feel about Francis Drake? It's not the biggest fan of her design. Sometimes it takes a real man to be best girl. Yes. This is not best man. This is not real man. Unfortunately. That's Astolfo. Unironically, that's Astolfo. But Drake, not a fan. I feel it's an unnecessary gender bend. I know that they have the excuse of, oh, it's Elizabeth. I'm just, Queen Elizabeth or Queen Victoria or whatever. I'm just not a fan. D tier. And then we have the Elizabeth Trio. Do I want to rank all of these? Not sure if I want to rank all of these. She wouldn't kill me, no. Especially not by the time you get her to her character development F-Go. She is not someone who would kill you once you get to that point. But I'd say Ellie. I actually really like Ellie. I genuinely like her as a character, and I really like a lot of what she has, and I like her character development and everything else. And so, she's going up there. I don't really feel the need to do either of the two Halloween versions, because she is just... It's still her, just with a slightly different focus. So, they go up with... Or I'll just put them all up there. I'm not... And so I'll just put them all up there. And now, I'm gonna need you guys to bear with me here. Okay? I know what I said earlier. But I genuinely do really like Uriel as a character. I know she's small, I know she's petite, but I genuinely like her. I genuinely like her character. I genuinely like your interactions with her as a character. I like her arc in Okeanos. She's not the same as Thenno. Thenno is basically a message. I genuinely really like Uriel as a character. And I like her design. So she's going up there. Deal with it. Fran. Daughter. Daughter. Both of these are daughters. I will protect them with my life. If anything happens to the two of them, I will kill everyone responsible and then myself. Uriel is one of the two characters that I had bond-tended fully grailed. The other is Helena, because Lancer is awesome. But I have fully maxed her out up until the point where you have everything else. Gorgon goes into I don't want to die. Because I don't want to die. Hundred Faces is... She's okay. 100 Faces is okay. If it weren't for her poison, Serenity would be a B or an A. Serenity would be a B if it weren't for the fact that touching her kills you. Well, okay. If you're the main character, touching her doesn't kill you. But I am not the protagonist of F-Go. I am not Fujimaru Ritsuka. I do not have MASH's magic protection shield of magic protection against poison. I'm gonna leave Serenity where she is, because I genuinely like her character enough. But she also does kind of belong in I Don't Want to Die. And I'm kind of torn between those two. I want to put her in B, because that's where my heart says. But also, I don't want to die. Helena. We like Helena. Again, Helena, she's small. I get it. But, and hear me out here, they never treat her like a child. They don't ever point out her small body or anything else. They treat her like an adult the whole time. She's just petite. They never make any jokes about it. They never crack anything about her being... She's not sexualized anyway. She is just a petite adult. Her personality is an adult. All the characters treat her like an adult. She is not one of those. She's not like a Wu, where she's an adult with quotation marks, but the only real adult things about her are the more sexual parts. She is genuinely a character that I really like. EX tier. Or S or EX. She belongs with Uriel. Big fan of I think MHX's whole design. Oh. Yeah, I forgot about that. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot about the Blackbeard scene during the summer. I forgot about that during the I forgot about the Blackbeard summer scene. Whoops. I'm not changing her part. I'm just telling you right now I'm not changing it. But that is my bad. Anyways, moving on. Ibaraki, banana daughter. Do not bully the banana. Okita alt. Is anyone going to debate this? Please no. Okita Alter is great. She just is. She has a nice design. Actually, now that I think about it, take her down one because I'm not the biggest fan of her personality. But she has an A++ design. Fantastic. Parvati, I just don't like you. I'm sorry, but I just don't like you. You have nothing that... The only thing about you that I like is... The only thing I like you about, that I kind of like about you is the fact that you're a Sakura face. And even then, that's... You don't even have a good Sakura face. So, you're going to F tier. Osaka Behime. D. She has a few neat little bits, but as a whole, eh. Mecha Ellie. Mecha Ellie. What do we do with her? I honestly don't remember much of Mecha Ellie's personality. I don't remember much about her at all. I guess I'll put her in D tier. Because I don't remember enough to make a judgment. C is for Cersei. Cersei's okay. I have no strong opinions on her one way or another. She's nice, but I like some bits. Nezha. Nezha go... I'm going to be blunt. I don't know anything about Nezha at all. I know nothing about her. I know nothing about her. I know nothing about her character. I don't even know what her... I don't even know anything about Nezha at all, so I just... It's not that I don't like her. I just don't know anything about her. I don't know any of her personality or anything else. She is somewhat okay-ish character design to me, as far as I am aware. That is why she's going in F. If I learn more about her, and I see stuff with her in it, I'll bump her up later. she'll bump up in my personal rankings. I'm quite certain of it. But I don't know anything about her. And I've never played, yeah. Also, as a fun note, did you guys know that your chat messages are delayed by like 20 to 30 seconds, and I don't know why? It's really trippy. But like, so like 20 seconds will pass by, and then I'll see, oh hey, or not 20 seconds, but like 15 maybe, more like. Yeah. Queen of Sheba. I'm not a fan of the whole money grubbing thing that she has going on. And plus, she's Solomon's. She's not mine. Daughter. Arash Kigal. One of the game's first non-MASH story romance character. She gets Babylonian. She blew up in popularity. And then she got the Christmas event where she became available. And I am kind of ambivalent on her. I'm not going to lie. She's good, but she's not my favorite. She gets a B. Altera the Santa gets a step down because I'm just not a fan of it. Altera the Santa is not Altera. It's missing something there. And so it has to get a step down. Hokusai! Hokusai. Love her. Love her design, love her character. Straight to A. No summer arrest, that's where arcade comes in? Oh, the fan base would be rioting. Oh, like, well, then again, I guess they were already rioting with Tiamat, but just, Imagine. Imagine the riots from Summer Rush. That is why DW got sold to Aniplex. It was because they knew that the DW headquarters would be burned down if they released Summer. Arash. Semiramis. I wouldn't put her in I don't want to die tier because she doesn't actively threaten to kill the player as far as I'm aware, and as a whole, she's a pretty chill servant. Just Imperial, as most Imperial servants are. And so, she just... But I'm not a whole big fan of what she has, so... D. Fujino is amazing. A tier. All I have to say. Billy is a daughter. Iris feels... Eh? Iris feels okay. I don't have much more to say about her. Ishtar! Ishtar gets C. Ishtar gets a C. Summer Ishtar gets a B because Summer Ishtar's nicer and I like her more. There's a slight shift in personality. Semiramis can kinda... Semiramis has like a dual caster assassin thing going on and it's really weird. It's really weird how she works. Jack is a daughter. Jack is a daughter that will be protected and loved. Jaguar Man is not a waifu. Jaguar Man is not a waifu. Jaguar Man is comic relief. You do not waifu the comic relief. That is all there is to it. Jaguar Man exists as a pure form of essence as comedy. You do not romance the comedy. The comedy is itself. Jaguar Man goes enough. I have a great appreciation for Jaguar Man. Jaguar Man is not a waifu. Daughter. Jean Alter. One of our other semi-canonical love interests in the game. Many an event dedicated to her. She has multiple... Jaguar Man, Final Ascension, good, yes. She is still not waifu. John Alter. Her Shinjuku, I will just say it outright. Shinjuku, amazing singularity. Absolutely loved it. Shinjuku is one of my favorite bits. It's just so self-indulgent, and I love it to death for it. Jean Alter, as a whole, though, she goes with Aresh. And Jean, down a tier. Jean is not, no. Aresh and Jean Alter don't belong in B. They belong in A. I can't do that to them. I can't. Jean Alter does try to kill a few times, but yeah, I would waifu Jean. I would waifu regular Jean. Janako. I can't. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of the chub. I'm not a fan of the lazy hikikomori. I mean, it's not even the chub. The chub isn't the big problem. It's the... She's so lazy and just lives in her... She's like Oki, but worse, in my opinion. That's just how I feel about her. And so I can't. Jinki, she's a drinker. I don't drink. Kama. Bully the beast. We B for beast and bully. Mara. Tiara. Kyo Kojo. Kyo Kojo gets a special rank. Above all others. She gets the sacred and much desired rank of dinosaur. Because she's a dinosaur. And I love that about her so much. And yes, I give her, she did have a good character arc. Yeah, Kiara also just isn't... But I will give you Janako. She had a good character arc in Lost Belt 4, but she's not my type. She's just absolutely not my type at all. And Kiara, F, and I Don't Want to Die. I can see both. Dinosaur Shrine Waifu tier? Yes. If any of you haven't seen the dinosaur... Koyo Kojo, sorry. Behold the dinosaur! Behold! The dino. Worship the dino. For the dino is great, and the dino is mighty. Anyways, back to not worshipping the dino. Kirihime? There's only one place Kirihime can go. I think we're all in agreement on that here. Kirihime goes in I don't want to die tier. And hold on, let me fix this. I accidentally screwed up my thing a little. I was trying to show off the dino. Okay, that's close enough. Okay. Kuro. Chloe. Kuro. Whichever one you want to choose. There's only one place for you. There's only one place you belong. You belong with your fellow Mesugaki. You belong with your fellow Mesugaki. That's all I have to say. Saber Lily. We don't talk about Kihime's age. Saber Lily. Saber Lily is kind of Daughteru, kind of I actually kind of like her. Waifu her. A mix of both. And I'm torn between the two because Saber Lily is precious. Saber Lily is precious, and she needs to be protected. And she's also adorable, and I love her. And I'm torn between the two. I don't really have daughter feelings for her, so when I said Saber Lily is precious. Best Saber face. No, sorry, not best Saber. I take that back. I have other Saber faces that I really like. But we'll get to those later. Marie Antoinette. B is for beach ball. And ball. As in the dancing ball. Martha. I would not waifu the Martha. Martha has a nice design, but I do not waifu the Martha. Mash. Mash. Mash, what do I do with you? What do I do with you, Mash? Some parts of you I like. Other parts I really don't. Your characterization is inconsistent because the FGO writers don't want to make a fully canonical love interest for their characters, which might decrease their sales of other waifus. What do I do with you? What do I do with Mash? I'm torn. Absolutely torn. Okay, have a good night. I'm absolutely torn. I do not know what to do with her. Uh... Mash, why must you do this to me? I guess... Mash, you have to go in B. Mash, you have to go in C, because... Yeah, I vary between absolutely not liking you and liking you a lot. So you have to go in C as a balance. I apologize, Mash. But now we're back to other characters that are much less divisive in my mind. Matsuhari. If I could give you if I could grant you your wish, I would grant it. Get out of here, spammer. Be gone. If I could grant you your wish for a happy life and a family, I would. Whether that family would be me or someone else. I don't care. I want her to be happy. She is sad. And she will never win, and she is sad because she can never win a Grail War and get her wish granted, because she is a weak servant. That is sad. I'm sorry, but no. Maeve, be gone. That is a no. That is a no. I will not deal with that. Oh gosh, we still have so many to go. Next up is Medea. Medea is a classic. Medea gets a C. Medea Lily gets a Dotaru. Medusa? Medusa is really solid. Like, she has a great design. She's a great character. Just, as a whole, Medusa, fantastic. Anna, meanwhile, Dotaru. Melt? Melt. Melt, 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 melt. Melt, the protagonist, heroine, and love interest of the CCC event that it may and well, in and of itself, be its own story chapter, just time limited. There is only one place where such an auspicious character can belong. In arcade, that's where. I joke about that, but you know they're gonna. And then we get to these three. Mysterious Heroine X Alter. I really like her. She is one of, if not my favorite Saber faces. She is a Sith Lord. She's quiet. She's bookish. She sacrifices herself for her friends. She is one of... I like her designs. She is easily one of my favorite Fate waifus. Just... no contest. Margaret? Margaret gets one step below. I really like her, but... she's just missing a little bit. Mordred's swimsuit version? Mordred's swimsuit version has just enough of a personality change that clicks. Makes it click. I really like Mordred. I like what she has going for her. Actually, they just both go up there. They're both great. They're both great. They're both fantastic. Musashi. I'm honestly not a big fan of Musashi. She is someone that they've been trying to push. She's another one of those semi-love interests. Uh, I, she just doesn't do it for me. She has good points. Don't get me wrong, she has good points, but she is not my favorite. Hello, Nero. And this is the point where I anger a few people. Nero, in her original Fate Extra role, she was fine. Nero was fine. She wasn't my cup of tea, but she was fine. Fate Extra CCC. Nero was great. Nero did good job. Nero was Nero. Then we get to Fate Estrella. And then we get to F-Go. And they just... they latch onto her so hard. But they do nothing of note with her. She's just wank and Saber, and she's just... Nero post-extra and post-extra CCC are not good. They're not. She's not good. I'm sorry, but she's not. Not post-extra and extra CCC. She goes in the trash. That's just where she belongs. Now, I have a question. Nightingale. Does Nightingale go and I don't want to die? Because her medical choices and her berserker status make her highly questionable. But does she belong there? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say she doesn't belong in I Don't Want to Die. She's going in C tier. Goes in I Don't Want to Die. Yeah, I suppose. Nido Chris. Easy A. Nido Chris is an easy A for me. I'm still not sure about Nightingale's placement. She's one of those characters that can flip-flop easy. Hey! We're at the Nobus. We're at the non-Avenger Nobus. Nobu? My thoughts on the Nobus are this. Nobus are okay waifus. But they'd make fantastic friends. I would absolutely be Nobu's friend. As a waifu? Eh. As a friend? Yes. Nursery rhyme is a Dotaru. Okita? Regular Okita? She's okay. She's okay. No. No. Artemis goes an F. Artemis, as a waifu, is a no. That is what she is. Artemis, Orion, you can keep her. I don't want her. Moving forward. Passion Lip. Passion Lip. Passion Lip is okay. I wouldn't waifu her. She's okay. Passion Lip goes in C. I'm especially not a big fan of the booba. Passion Lip goes in C. Paul Bunyan. Bunyan is Dotaru. Oh. Passion Lip. Oh, yeah, Passion Lip is, You two make very convincing points about Passion Lip. Passion Lip goes in I don't want to die. Quetzalcoatl. Quetzalcoatl's cool. Quetzalcoatl, I kind of like her. I like her design. Quetzalcoatl goes in B. Shiki goes in F, but that's because she belongs to Mikia. Shiki is Mikia's waifu, not mine. That is why Shiki is an F. Shiki belongs to Mikia, not me. Mikia is who she belongs to, and Mikia is a man who deserves her. And she deserves him. Because they're grit together. And I would do nothing to break them apart. Void Saber, though. Void Shiki, though. That's another matter entirely. And now we're at some of the more swimsuit servants. And, well, I'm just gonna say it right now. Maid bikinis? 10 out of 10. Add in the fact that it's on S altar. Amazing. Swimsuit Helena? Not the biggest fan of her designs, but she still gets up there because she's still a Helena. Her swimsuit designs definitely creep closer to the danger point of what I don't like in these sorts of characters. Raiku swimsuit? Trash. That's what it comes down to. Raiku in a swimsuit? Not great. I don't like Raiku. I especially don't like Raiku swimsuit version. It's not happening. Tomoe Gozen? F because I'm not in it. F because I'm not gonna. F because same reason as Shiki. Gozen has her husband. She's Moe, Tomoe, but no, she still very explicitly shows love for her husband. Not dealing with that. Chiyome? I have no strong opinions one way or the other. Not the biggest fan of her. She's going there. Danzo? Not the biggest fan of the, Robo Waifu. Valkyries are cool. They go and see. Oh, that's not the face I wanted. Summer Jean. Summer Jean. Maybe the Valks do have 3 separate images, though. Do the Valks have separate images? Actually? Oh, the Valks do have separate images. Okay, Summer Jean is big sister all the way. And I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of this whole big sister thing they try to shove on her. It's not great. It doesn't work. They need to stop. Summer Jean is such a horrible downgrade. Such a horrible downgrade. Compared to the regular Jean. Anyways, moving on. Swimsuit Banana is still Dadaru. Oh hey, our first thing of Ushi Wakamaru. My thoughts on Ushi. Ushi's neat. Ushi's neat, I guess. Swimsuit Jean Alter, though. Not a fan of the tsundere trope. Not a fan of tsunderes. But she's still really cool. She shares a spot with Jean Alter. Actually, no, we bump her up one. Because she's slightly more lovey-dovey, and I like that. Not a fan of tsunderes, but she makes up for it with everything else. SRA. That's a hard decision to make. She'll go in S for now, but I reserve my right to change my mind. I reserve the right to change my mind. Enough said. Swimsuit Maeve is like Maeve, but even worse. MHXX? MHXX. Sorry, this is where MHXX goes, my bad. What do I do with Setonai? What do I do with you? You are not Dateru, for you are very much not a daughter. But you're not other things either. You're just there, I suppose. See, now you get a trash tier? Oh, somebody has an opinion, I see. I don't have strong opinions against Setonai. She's just Ilya, but... Or she's not just a... You first meet Setonai in a jail cell. Okay, you know what? Just for that joke, and that's how you do it. That's where she's going. Magifender? The Magifender? No. Lin Klingu, or however you pronounce her name. Not a fan of her design. The problem here is, I really like her design. I really like all of her ascensions. I really do. She is top tier in many respects. But she hates. She hates us. Humans and players so hard that I have to put her in I don't want to die. But if it weren't for that fact, she would easily be S or EX tier. Easily. I'm not a fan of Bradamante. She's meh. Santa Quetz. Santa Quetz goes with regular Quetz. Listen here, wouldn't you be with the Mecha Horse if you had the chance? If you had a chance to be with the Mecha Horse, don't tell me you wouldn't be in his same position. Her position. The Mecha Horse is the clearly superior object here. Burb. Burb. We like the burb. We like the burb a lot. That is all. Bird is the word. And we like it. Miyu is a daughter. Luvia does get to be a servant. Well, Luvia gets to be a pseudo-servant. There's not really much of her personality there. But she is there, yes. As she's possessed by the Greek god, she's possessed by Greek goddess Estrella, which is like a goddess of justice. But yeah. Murasaki Shibuku. Not a big fan of her design nor her personality. She gets a D. Daughter. Big daughter. Biggest daughter. The biggest of all the daughters. She is the giant daughter that we love and support. She is the kaiju daughter of legend. But now I have a dilemma. What do I do with the nugget? What do I do with the mini comma? Does she go in trash? She's not a Dateru. She is most certainly not a Dateru. Does she go in F? Because she's not actively terrible? Except she is? You're right, she goes in trash. Reigns. I like her. And before you say anything, Reigns does become an adult by the end of the case. Reigns is an adult at the end of Case Files. Her second ascension especially is fantastic and phenomenal. And I love it. Next, we have Estrella. Estrella's okay. She's okay. She's not good or bad. Great. Great. She might be, to elaborate on why, King Protea is in the Dateru tier. While while yes, she does have some of her yandere tendencies, in F Go, the way they present her voice lines, everything about her, they sold her as a Dateru. They made her personality more that of a Dateru. They removed her more BB-centric tendencies. And her big wish is to one day become a bride. And she is very much gives off the vibe of a Dateru. And so that is where I shall place her. Great. We like the gray. Gray is cute. The statue goes with the person inside it. Black Shimbai is mid. Black Shimbai is mid. All I have to say. Avenger Nobu. Avenger Nobu is not the friend that I want. And actually, we're moving other Avenger Nobu to I don't want to die. They're getting relocated. But Kage Tora. I like her. I think she has a fantastic design. But she's crazy. She's not kill you crazy. But she's crazy nonetheless. And so for that, I'm going to put her in B. Wally Vinci goes in trash. Gareth is okay. Charlotte Gets a B. Salome, you go and I don't want to die. Mary. I almost made a joke about A for America, but she doesn't go in A. Asaka Hime goes with her regular version. Swimsuit Carmilla is infinitely more chill than regular Carmilla, in some degrees. And that is why I am more comfortable putting her higher up. Swimsuit Carmilla is cool. Swimsuit Hokusai. Join regular Hokusai up on stage. Or, not a fan of the younger Hokusai, so we'll bump her down a little. I'm honestly not a big fan of the Bunny King. I'm just not. But she's still cool. And before you say anything, it's worth it. We praise our idol. All hail mysterious Leviathan Lambda. All hail. All hail. Buy all of the tickets. Wait. Did I miss something with Okida's characterization? Why do we have two swimsuit assassin Okidas? Did I miss something with her characterization somewhere? I'm confused. Does she have like a massive character flip or something? What's going on here? I'll just ignore it for now. Spacey Star. We should have 3 different Spacey Stars, right? Come on, we have so many different variations of... Yeah, okay. Wait, no, where'd she go? Shoot. I didn't mean to release the button. You're not in I Don't Want to Die tier. I like you. You go in A. You're okay. Excuse me? What? What? What do you mean she's 14? I refuse to believe that. I refuse to believe that. I'm not going to acknowledge that as fact. I'm going to pretend I didn't see that. Nightingale goes with Nightingale. Europa. Not a fan of the whole granny thing. To quote Samuel L. Jackson and Director Fury, I recognize the writers have made a decision, but as it's a dumbass decision, I'm going to elect to ignore it. And pretend that that never happened. Moving on. Yan Gufei, not a fan. Say Shogunan, she's okay. Pollux is cute, but I'm not gonna work. But it's not worth it. Also not worth. Dino! And here's where I have a problem. Because I think Aris has a great design. I like her personality. But unlike Space Ishtar, I can't ignore her age. It's not something I can ignore in this case. But unless, hold on. Yep, that's what I thought. Alas. Alas. Writers can't stop themselves from making from making characters that are way too young. Wait. Oh yeah. Oh hey, there are both versions. In which case... that looks fun. I'm happy with that. No. Actually, I just genuinely don't like that form at all. Daughter? No. Tomoe? Shibuku? Himiko? What is Himiko? Like, just legitimately, what is she? I don't know anything about her. I know very little about her. All I can say is I'm not a fan of her design. She goes in the D tier. Not really. Vincent Van Gogh goes there. A lot of these are kind of almost self-sorting at this point. Vritra's okay. I don't know anything about her other than she's an Avenger. And that in and of itself is just enough to make me go, not worth it. Um, Kishi? Kishi's neat, I suppose. She gets a C tier. Which one of these is Karen and which, this one's Amor, this one's Karen. Karen's neat. I like Karen. Karen Hortensia. I like her. I'm a fan. I actually don't know much about her personality as Amor, so I can't really say one way or the other. Galatea. Galatea's mid. Miss Crane. She gets a C. I have no strong opinions on her one way or the other. Idol X gets a step below because I'm not a fan of the design. But good on her for pursuing her dreams of becoming an idol. Morgan. How do I rate you? How do I rate Morgan? That is a tricky question. Without a good answer. Morgan... I guess Morgan goes in B tier, I suppose. I'm not the biggest fan of her, but she's neat. She has some good points. The entirety of the Lost Belt cast. No. No. Habitrot is friend tier. Habitrot is in C, but Habitrot is friend. Much like, Oda. Well, Habitrot is friend tier, but lower because I'm not waifuing for Habitrot. Actually, that's the tier for I like them, but I'm not waifuing them in any capacity. I don't think anybody's going to object to that. Anastasia swimsuit. Man, this year's swimsuit assortments were actually pretty neat for the most part. Big fan of them. Big fan of the selection. No. And as always, you have the nugget. The no. Eh. They don't go when I don't want to go die. They just go in trash. They just go in trash. These two, they go in trash. Jacques de Molay goes in trash. And I cannot say that enough times. This is where the two of them belong. Right here. In the trash. That is where it belongs. Wait, no more. That is all. And Zenobia is no. 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 Cinderella. Goes with the other Ellies. I know nothing about Mysterious Ranamaru Heroine X. Or whatever her actual full title is. I don't know anything. She goes in the I don't know anything tier. From what I know of Santa Martha, she goes in the daughter tier. Dobrnya. No. Not a fan of it. I don't care if it's actually his wife. Still not a fan. Once again. And then we get to some of the last ones. Santa Saber Alter. Izumo. Where are you seeing Izumo? Or are you talking about Ranmaru X? Is that Izumo? I know nothing about him or slash her, so I don't know, you tell me. Moving on. Fun thing about Faye Gawain, she has a curse that makes her want to devour the things that she loves. And so, yeah. She wouldn't intentionally kill me, but she would do it. And so that's what I have to say on that matter. Scotty, she's okay. Skaha's hot. Pretty obvious thing there. The three spacey stars go together. I threw Melusine into the daughter tier. Because, well, I just... She tries to be a big sister, but she's a child. Svenno, trash. Svenno does not have the appeal of her sister. Either of her sisters. Suzaka Gozen. Gozen's neat. Tamama no Me. Not a fan. Tamama Cat. Bit more of a fan. Tamamo Shark. No thank you to the drugs. No. No. Ushiwaka. Dog is good. Other Valkyries? Nah. Swanzon. Friend, not wife. Foreigner Yanguifei. I don't want to die. Raiku's trash. Tia Mom. I'm not really a fan of Hephaestion. Alright, and so we've cleared out all except for these 3 alts that I'm not throwing up there because... I might as well do that one. I have no idea what the difference between this and the regular arcade is, and that's just bloat at that point. So yeah, I'm just going to give a quick one-over of our list. And see if there's anything I missed. Anything that I want to swap around. Dinos are dinos, obviously. Helena and Uriel get EX spots. Helena gets an EX spot, Uriel stays down here. Yep. Yeah. Everything here is looking great. Thank you very much for coming, everyone, to this stream. I hope you had a good time. They don't have Sita, you're right. Sorry, that just threw me off completely. You're right. We didn't see Sita once, I guess. They're just pretending that Sita doesn't exist or something, I don't know. Oh, this didn't actually have the arcade exclusive servants, so that's probably what happened. This didn't have, the Santa Gozen or Santa. This didn't have the exclusive Santa servants. Or any of the other exclusive, yeah. So, didn't have any of the arcade girls, including arcade TMI. So, yeah. Anyways, as I was saying before, thank you very much for coming to my 1-year anniversary. I look forward to spending another year with you all. Hope you had a good time. Hope you stick around. And I plan on doing more stuff, more videos more regularly, more streams. More streams during the week. And overall, just having a good time. I also plan on trying to expand expand my content, not just Fate stuff, but doing other stuff as well. Maybe you'll enjoy it, maybe you won't. Hopefully, at the very least, you'll still stick around to see the Fate stuff that I do. As a whole, though, it's just been a really good and exciting year, and I look forward to spending another more dedicated year, and hopefully we'll make 1,000 subscribers. Because that would be utterly fantastic. Yes, more on Arcado and everything else. Well then, everybody, thank you very much, and the show is now coming to a close. Have a good night, or good day, or good evening, or wherever you are. And see you next time. Bye-bye!